Yo, how's it going, guys? Back at it again with another video. This is part 6 of the Outer Worlds. We're going to be taking off in the spaceship, leaving the Emerald Vale, or if you want to say Edgewater, and then we're going to be taking off to, I think it is the Groundbreaker, the ship that we need to land at, get some identifications or a nav key or something like that, and once we get that, we could go to Stellar Bay. Check it out, though, this side
I find myself
conversation.
marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Yeah, we'll ask him, hey, we want to know what's up. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
That's questionable. Let's go with the first one.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it? That's the one we'll choose.
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
So let's go. Weren't your parents proud of you?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What is this plan you talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Sounds pretty deep, man. Let's see. Probably just gonna go with the first one. Don't want to get too into it. Or no, yeah, that was a good one. That's convenient.
Scientism, as its name implies, believes that nature abhors equality. The strong survive, and the weak perish for the betterment of the whole. And reason, not emotion, is the seat of all morality. Wisdom means accepting the vicissitudes of life with grace and dignity.
That sounds like a cruel thing.
I prefer to think of it as looking at reality for what it truly is, not how we'd like it to be.
I think that's it, guys. We're going to be talking to Ada after this. I just wanted to get a little side commentary of this guy and his conversation, his backstory. I want to know more about the vicar, the holy man. But we're going to talk to Ada, and we're going to actually take off, guys, in this episode. Are you guys ready for that? And she's going to give you this little message every time you go talk to her, but you can go ahead and take off. Once you hit this area, it'll direct you to the left. In the left of your cockpit, you can find a little destination. But here is the cutscene right here. Yo, she's a boat. She's a boat for sure, guys. Look at that view, too. I skip that. See what she got to say.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effects
I've
of
been
thawing,
slowing down time
I assure you.
with my mind.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
So hold on, you want me to get involved with the black market? That's a good one. I think I'm gonna check that one.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
What do I need a nav key to land on a planet, or why do I need one? Let's go with that one because I don't know.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
This time we'll ask what's stopping me.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
Fine, I'll have a word with
Excellent. I'll
Gladius.
send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use. You're actually going to want to grab this, guys.
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are
I
ready
apologize
to
for all the dialogue,
please
guys,
select
but
a
that's what it takes to
destination
understand the
on
story
your
of the game. This is a
navigation
gameplay or a walkthrough after all. But you're going to want to go grab the thing that he's talking about upstairs. It'll give you a little mark to go upstairs. Here's how you get there if you don't already know. But this is going to help you in your side mission for the Vicar, or the Vicar, I don't know how to say it, the Vicar. But it'll also help you get into some unwanted areas, so that are restricted areas, so that you can get some really good loot, guys. I will actually be showing you one hidden area in the Groundbreaker that's going to give you a whole chest, and there's even a little cool side story because the guy's dead up top. It's pretty cool, guys. But alright, let's go ahead, and this is the screen right here. We could go to Terra, we could go all these places, but we actually need to go to the Groundbreaker because we don't have a skip drive, so we need a nav key. And then once we get this nav key, we're going to go to Stellar Bay and then get a skip drive, or I don't know what's stopping me from getting a skip drive. But that's what Phineas Wiles is saying, so we're going to go ahead and go to the Groundbreaker and see what's up, guys. Check it out. It's actually very cool how they have the map set up. That's actually really cool. It's you could tell that the gameplay is gonna be like Destiny. How it's you go here, you do this, you go here, you could go do that, and it's limited to the area that you're in. And we're already there, guys. So let's go hit the door. Oh wait, Parvati wants to talk to me. Parvati, I'm sorry. Let's talk to her. See what's up. Some more
Hey,
dialogue.
Captain? I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, they say I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair, because that's the only one that makes sense right now.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Yeah, sure, we could
Thanks,
stop by.
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Oh, let's go. Break time's over. Alright, let's go head into the Groundbreaker. My first area, guys, off planet. Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and set our quest too. So we want to make sure we're gonna be doing this, all the quests, because they brought us here. We have one of the side quests that we did on the first planet of Vale, Emerald Vale, and then we brought it here. So pretty much we're going to be doing this. And look, we have the option to bring 2 companions, which is really cool. I can't wait to see the other companions. Parvati over here she's all hype about leaving. She's in space. This is her first time going to a new planet as well. Let's check it out, guys. Hopefully there's not too much more dialogue that's going to be stopping us from getting inside, but most likely there is, because that's how Fallout does it all the time. I don't mind it, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. There's going to be more dialogue probably when we talk to this guy right here. See what he has to say, guys.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Ruined it already.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Let's go with how do I get this resolved? That's going to be the best option. I don't want to do that last one. That's kind of funny, though.
Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was apprehended?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must
This
have riled
has
up
to be a
someone important.
mistake. We're going to go with that one.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Quick little side quest. I guess we'll do it. Why not?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
We're going to be getting some more information about Udom, or whatever the heck his name is, to see if we can open more dialogue later.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
You can find timestamps at the bottom. I just want to comment that
You sure
below.
you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
There goes Parvati jumping in our conversation, which I absolutely love it, though. It's really good. It adds more context to the conversation. Let's go ahead and pick this, because why not?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Well, that was a very long conversation, and like I said before, there are timestamps in the comments below. Hopefully you guys seen that before. I tried to squeeze it in earlier, but it was a little bit in between the conversation. So let's go ahead and hit the way marker. It's right here. Let's open this door. Oh, Malanta. That's cool. This is what I expected when I wanted to play this game. This is the kind of stuff that I expected. I absolutely love
Captain,
it.
if I could
See what
trouble
this guy
you
got
for
to
a
say.
moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that.
Interesting.
There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
And he's here. That's interesting.
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Starting the Empty Man quest. Let's do it, guys.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Well, we'll go ahead and do that mission, but not at the moment. We're going to go see this first marker, see what's going on over here. But that was pretty cool. Yeah, and I am discovering all these shops, so that's a lot of XP if you just go run around and discover all the shops and stuff. You get a bunch of XP that way, but I want to see what's going on with the mission.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorists.
Oh, so this guy really is wanted. He showed that. You can see that in the part 1 or anybody's gameplay at the beginning. He talks about how he's wanted, and that's why he needs your help. So let's go talk to this chick. This is still the mission. Well, I guess it's both missions because drinking sapphire wine for Parvati and the main mission required me to come here. So let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and talk to this chick, see what she got to say. I'm also going to show you right now my inventory, and I'm going to show you that I do have the quest active and that it brought me here. Just want you guys to see that because I don't want to skip without any context of knowing what quest we're on. So when I do skip, I'm sorry, I want there to be as much context. I want you guys to know what mission we're on, why we're doing this, where we're going, and then when we're there, you're not going to be confused about why we're in some random place. Also, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about the videos down below. I've been working super hard, one video every day of the week, and I'm going to keep trying to push it that way. Try to keep it that way. Let's talk to her. Let's go.
I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm Tank. Nice place you got here.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
This is the first option is the only least aggressive one, so that's the one I'm going to be doing.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders.
Introducing Parvati to the conversation. Go ahead. I want to see what they got to say to each other.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
So we can encourage her, but I'm just going to keep clicking because she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
And just encourage her again. It don't even matter what you say.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest.
Actually, it might matter.
Couldn't
I
have
don't
done
know
it without your
what I'm
moral
saying,
support.
guys.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we have to go to take Parvati back to the ship. But at this point in the mission, when you do take Parvati back to the ship, your ship is an impound, so you cannot even get on the ship to finish the mission. So you got to continue on the main mission. We're probably just going to go ahead and start up the Vicar side mission, or maybe if we run into another mission, because there is one. I don't remember what it is, though, but we might just run into Vicar's mission instead. Because as you can see, watch, I'll show you. I'll skip a little bit, just a little bit, guys, so that you can see. But I do want you guys to see the rest of town, so I'm going to run through. But once I get there, I'll skip forward.
Are you listening?
I hope that these videos aren't too much dialogue. I hope that you guys are up with me by not like because of you, but because of how my videos are, the editing that I'm doing, and etc. I hope that on my part, I'm doing everything right. And I do appreciate every single view that you guys give me, likes and subscriptions. I really appreciate all of it. All of it counts, guys, and I'm trying to make it happen. So let's go ahead and show you. I come run out here and I skip ahead and I go to the fence and there's some chick there. She's gonna tell me to back off and da 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 da. Check it out. Here she is. She's very polite though.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Oh my god, guys, she was so nice. I almost hate myself for hating her for not letting me on my ship, but oh well. We're gonna start the Vicar's mission, and we're gonna get some side loot too, because I actually straight off just a little bit I entered the wrong door, but I actually found like a hidden I don't know if it's like an attic, I don't know what it was, guys, but I found it, and there's some loot there, so you're gonna be seeing that pretty soon. But what you want to go do is come over here. I'm gonna check out the vendor just real quick, because why not? Let's see, it's all like kind of the same stuff. Here's my stuff to sell. I'm gonna sell this necklace, this lighter. I'm gonna keep that because I might need it. But what's that down there? I might have to sell that. I think it's another necklace. Yeah, we'll sell that. Get rid of all that jewelry. We don't need that. But those other things I might need, so I'm gonna keep them. You never know, because in these type of games you do need some of that small junk, and if you do sell it, it does matter, guys. It does matter. But that's pretty much all I wanted to check out. Yeah, my armor. I'll keep my armor. Let's go to buy. Wait, no, I don't need that. But I'll keep it for some weird reason. This is what they have to sell. Not that great. That helmet looks really cool at the end. 17. I might just buy that. Yeah. Yep. I got enough. And if you're going to want to come over here to the clinic, just to the left right here, you're going to see this little ID cartridge, which is going to infuse. You can just read this right here, but it infuses with that thing that you picked up off of the ship so that you can be in disguise when in restricted areas, guys. And I did not mean to take that.
What do you think you're doing? Well, pretend it never happened.
Okay. Yeah, just forget that, buddy. Yeah, do me a solid. There's 44-bit cartridges for you. Just forget I even did that. That's tight. And they all forgot, so that's really cool. But what you want to do is go to the right to go to the main mission story, so you can get it back there. But if you come back here like I did, and I fast forward it because it's a whole long process. This guy almost caught me, so I'm gonna go fast forwarding a little bit. But if you go into that door, there's some hidden loot. You just want to get this guy out of the room, or not in to where he can see you pick this lock, because then he will, do the same thing. You might have to bribe the other guy too. So let's go ahead and do this. You're gonna find this ladder. Let's go up. You're gonna be wanting to do your space jumps. So let's go up here. You're gonna want to do a space jump right there. You're gonna want to come down here because there's loot all over. You're gonna see boxes. But once you pick up all this loot, you're gonna want to get back up. See, there's one box right there. You can take all that, climb up right there, and you're gonna want to space jump right there, just like that. So once you get there, you're gonna want to go to your right there, straight ahead, and you can see this is the hidden loot box. I got a plasma rifle in there, sawed-off shotgun with 100% condition. Really good loot, guys. Comment down below or like if that really helped you guys out. If not, you know, boom, there's some free loot. But this is the way you're gonna want to go. If you're doing it, you're gonna want to wait for this guard to walk away, and once he does, then, well, I need a mag lock, so here's some mag locks right here. There's some shunks. There's some mag locks. We're gonna steal those because I don't have enough to get in. Now that we do, you're gonna wait for that guy to look away. Once he does, you're gonna come right here, crouch, and then pick that lock. And this will allow you to get into the room. You're gonna grab the manifest or whatever you need from this, so that the vicar, see, he said just take it out and I'll do the rest.
Now that we have the data card,
once you take it out, you're gonna want to speak to him. And see, look at that's cool because your companion dressed up as what you are. You guys are all in disguise. It's really cool, guys. But you have that bar, so I'm just gonna run right out. Hopefully nobody sees me. Even if they do, I'm gonna talk to the vicar so I could get this mission out of the way, guys.
His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Go ahead and like and subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate every single view. Until next time, guys, this is part 6. I'll see you in part 7.